Tensions fled in Imphal on Sunday as security personnel fired tear gas shells and smoke bombs to disperse protesters marching towards the Raj Bhavan. My colleague Kartikeya with more details.
Take it down to us. Why is it snowballing into a big issue? Why did this happen? I mean, say, couldn't this have been managed in any other way? But you understand Manipur?
See, I think, Kartikeya, the real problem is that when the Honorable Home Minister said that no kind of artificial borders within a state can be
Absolutely.
created. And around that time, the central forces were not able to actually enforce the removal of these picketing that was done at major highways, and they failed at doing that. And the orders, the strict orders of the Union Home Minister could not be implemented. And ever since that, there has been a further deterioration of confidence of the Meiteis in the central government, saying that integrity of Manipur is something which has to be protected at all costs, and no matter whatever the repercussions are, they were of the view that this needs to be addressed immediately. But that didn't happen, and now Siroi Lily became a flashpoint because the buses taking the journalists from Imphal, which is a Meitei-dominated region right now, to Ukhrul, had to cross through the Kuki areas. Now, crossing through the Kuki areas, again, should have been a fair opportunity to again enforce Union Home Minister's clear instructions and diktat. Again, I believe the local administration failed when they had to cover the name of Manipur. I mean, that is like de facto accepting that that the state in its present shape and form cannot guarantee its integrity, and therefore there is this public outburst. And I believe some kind of course correction has to be done by the local administration. The central administration is extremely clear as to what needs to be done at whatever cost. Those writs have to be implemented on the ground.
With your thoughts on this? A very warm welcome to you, madam, on my show.
Regarding this matter, what I would say is that the public sentiment is hurt a lot, and had it opened doors for historical hurts that have been impregnated to give a mind to the people of what is going on. And when we joined India in 1949, this is what that we are supposed to get, because we all treat our state, our homeland as mother. And if your mother's name is asked to cover, then what are the sons and daughters are to be taught of or to be think? This is from the emotional as well as the moral side that a great mistake has been done. And on the administrative side and governance side, we know that we are being directly ruled in Delhi right now under the president rule of India. And a group has been asking, especially by the demand of a terrorist group, that a separate part in which where majority of them they are staying to be cut off, to be asking for a union territory or separate administration. That does it mean that when these things are being demanded and a state festival is being held, and on the way that a bus, which is a state bus sponsoring the festival, carrying the media person, state media person is being set like this, because is it a kind of a negotiation going on underneath the table, a kind of acceptance to the terrorist demand? So this were kind of question. And when Manipur was merged with India, the agreements that were signed on, people have started questioning that one, and unwarranted actions being taken on the women folks who are not carrying any arms or any weapons, and the kind of actions that are being taken up by security forces. This is very hurting to the sentiment of the people, and we really condemned it, and the administration should take up appropriate actions to curtail, to control the emotions of the people. That is what we wanted to say, and that this thing should never happen again. This kind of initiatives should be taken up, otherwise there will always be a trust deficit. This is something that people are asking. If the name of India is being asked to remove while going to attain something.
Okay, you made your point, madam. You made your point. Rajat, how sensitive is this issue, you know? I mean to say, it's a very peculiar situation, you know. We are ending up with alienating all the communities. Rajat.
Yes, it is also.
No, this is to Rajat. Madam, you have made your point. Rajat, am I audible to you? Rajat, am I
You're not
audible?
audible, Kartikeya, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can.
Okay. My question to you is, why are we ending up alienating every community?
See, I think this is where things get really complex because right now a political head of the state was removed to actually build bridges and give a rallying point for the two communities to come together. But that that sweet window of opportunity that was there has been lost now, and there is this tension which has been rekindled between the two communities. Now, I again see that where do you start from now to sort of again look at bridging a bridge between the two communities. See, every political action that was taken from the central government had to have some follow-on actions so that the eventual direction that could be achieved towards a permanent peace could have been secured. But I believe that initiative was lost, and now you're running out of possible ideas in order to another give another window of opening for the two communities to come together. So therefore, delay, the more the delay that we do, the more complex the problem gets, and more layers of irreversibility are introduced into the larger matrix.